Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Collegian Sports Hot Seat. I'm Corey Rolder.
I'm damn right.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
2 for 2 on the end. I love it.
Walk it like
Samantha?
I talk it.
Coach is one of the greatest coaches we
Walk
had.
it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Collegian Sports Hot Seat. I'm Corey Rolden.
And I'm Thomas Cothran.
Before our interview with Stephanie Hobson, we're going to talk about Choctaw sports. First to the baseball team, who are currently 10-4, ranked 18th in the country. They just swept their opening GSC play against West Georgia, but they lost to number 17th ranked Southern Arkansas. Thomas, the Choctaws have a tough matchup this weekend, traveling to Pensacola to play West Florida. What do they need to do to defeat them?
Well, the batting has to come to life. The pitching was there against West Georgia. It was excellent. The bats have to come to life this week in order for them to get a win. The Mississippi College men's and women's basketball teams both play West Alabama on senior night tonight. Both teams have had a very similar season. The men's team went 7-17 on the year and had a 10-game losing streak during the season. The women's team had a 9-game losing streak on the season. Both teams defeated Shorter towards the end, but then lost a heartbreaker to Delta State. They look to carry this on the success. Oh my God. Hold on. The teams look to carry on momentum as they get a win tonight on senior night.
Well, they both had a tough season, Thomas. I believe that the women's team kind of showed a lot last week in their win against Shorter. They played very well. CoCo Hobson had 17 points and 15 boards. You saw Lindsey Vaughn coming off the bench. They're a very young basketball team. And on the men's team, they had some unfortunate injuries and some players that weren't being able to play, but that also allowed Dylan Taylor and Brandon Boston to step up. So next season, I expect big things out of the men's and the women's basketball teams, and hopefully they can get a win tonight for senior night. Now on to the softball team. The softball team has started out with a bang this season. They're 15-3 and just swept West Georgia. They will travel this weekend to play the number 10 team in the country against West Florida in Pensacola, like the baseball team. What does the Lady Choctaws need to do to get an upset and to really show the GSC that they're for real this season?
The softball team has to do the same thing that the men's team was doing. The pitching has to be there. The batting has to be there, and it's been there all year. And this is why they defeated West Georgia. So if they do that, it's a recipe for success.
Well, that's your Choctaw Review. Now, with a word with our sponsor, 303 Jefferson.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin',
Came through drip.
Tired of the cab? Take a walk down Brick Street to 303 Jefferson. Open 6 days a week.
Welcome back. So, CoCo, how did you get that name? Where did that come from?
I was just born that way, and my parents they say she looks like a CoCo, I guess. I don't know. I think it's my color.
I mean, I like it. I don't know if you know this, during the basketball games, every time you score, me and Josh Clark call those games. And we're like, we came up with nicknames for y'all. You got Lauren Sheriff, so you got, there's a new sheriff in town. And then with you, it's like CoCo for Cocoa Puffs.
I like it. I've had that one my whole life.
That's awesome.
CoCo, how has Mississippi College helped you grow as a person?
It has helped me grow definitely spiritually. It's helped me grow spiritually. It's helped me develop more of my social skills, and just because it's good people all around here, and they're so nice, and I think it kind of fits my personality, and that's kind of just how I kind of slid in.
I like it.
What was your MC journey?
Like how I got here?
How did you get here?
Well, in high school, I knew Coach Taylor, but I didn't really know much of Mississippi College. I went to Kennesaw State. I got homesick, so I went to East Mississippi, and after a few circumstances happened at East Mississippi, I found myself calling Coach Taylor, and I was like, look, if you'll get me back on the court, you know, I'll give you all I got. And that's kind of how it happened, because since I knew her out of high school, I felt comfortable enough to just reach out to her.
CoCo, tell me a little about where you're from and how has that affected your life?
I'm from Brandon, Mississippi. It's a very diverse little town, and it actually reminds me a lot of Clinton. So I think that's kind of helped me grow and develop. I don't know.
So you've taken on a huge role this season. Last home game, you had 17 points and 15 rebounds. How have you improved as a player?
Ooh,
Or tried to improve?
okay. I think my main thing was just being more aggressive. At the beginning of the year, I wasn't really aggressive to my liking, and when I just kind of like finally like had a come to Jesus meeting with myself, I'm like, look, like, you know, I gotta get better at this. Once I became more aggressive, everything else kind of just followed behind it.
CoCo, what is your favorite basketball memory?
Okay. One time, I mean, I was younger though, and we were coming from practice, and it was like this high fence. I'm so scared of heights. And so they was like, look, we about to jump this fence, because it was like a food place, maybe Wendy's across the street. It was like, we about to jump this fence, and I'm like, y'all know I'm scared of heights. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. So they jump in the fence, and it's like, look, we about to leave you. I don't like being alone either, so I'm like, I gotta choose one. So I decided to jump the fence, and as I was trying to jump across, the fence like kind of like locked on the back of my on the back of my shorts, and I'm like hanging. I'm like, ah. And nobody helped me. Like, they just sitting there recording and like laughing at me, and I'm just sitting there like, somebody please. Yeah, good times.
All right. So we talked about your name a little bit with CoCo. Would you rather CoCo for Cocoa Puffs or the Disney movie Coco?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the mood. Like, okay. I feel like the Disney movie is kind of like classy, and Coco for Cocoa Puffs is kind of like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's the mood. I got you.
Do you have a certain pregame routine, like a ritual that you have?
Well, I stretch, and then I always have to like heat my back up. I have a stiff back all the time, and I'm like, man. So I always have to heat my back up, and I don't know. Sometimes I get like a smack, and I listen to music. I have to have music in my ears before the game.
What made you love the game of basketball?
That's a good question. Actually, you know what? When I was growing up, I was a tomboy, and like I grew up in a neighborhood with like a lot of boys, and that's what they did, and I wanted to like be like them. So I wanted to be the best. Like, I'm like, you're not about to push me over because I'm a girl, and I think that competitive nature just kind of like took over, and it just kept going from then on.
CoCo, at senior night, how has Zan Radcliffe and Jamila Sanders had an impact on you?
They are crazy. Nah, they have really good leadership skills. You know, they it's very different though. Like, Zan is like this little fly in your ear, like telling you to like keep going, and then Slim, that's what we call her, by the way. Slim, she just like, look, like, this is what we gotta do. We gotta do it like this and this. So it's very different, but they both bring a lot to the table, leadership wise.
What is one player or one person that you idolize as a kid?
Professionally or?
Either professionally or anywhere. Just somebody that you idolized growing up that, you know, you looked up to and you tried to evolve your game around.
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Oh no.
Kevin Durant. Always. I always wanted to be like him.
KD.
Yeah.
I like KD when he was in OKC, but
Don't be one of those.
I'm not. I like Steph. Steph's cool, but
Don't be one of those.
I don't like.
LeBron James, okay. LeBron James.
I'm not a Snakes fan. That's like my least favorite animal.
No, just joking.
CoCo, how big would it be to ruin West Georgia's season tonight as they just got into the GSC tournament? If they win tonight, how big would it be for your team to ruin that for them?
To ruin it, I mean, to be honest, that's not like how I'm seeing it. Like, I really just want to like win so it can be something that we can take over to next season.
All right, we talked about the movie CoCo a little bit. What is your favorite Disney movie?
You really like my name.
That's great. What is your favorite Disney movie?
I'm gonna go with. I have so many. It's so hard to choose. Okay, I'm gonna go with Lion King.
That's my favorite. There you go.
Finally, we agree on something.
Yes,
Like-
Lion King and Aladdin. That's top 2 for me. What about you, Thomas?
I love Aladdin. I do.
The trailer
Lion
though,
King's
broke
great
my
too.
heart. Trailer broke
Will
my heart.
Smith
Oh man.
is the genie now.
But he doesn't look like the genie. He looks like a blue.
He looks like a Smurf.
Yeah,
You're a hater.
I'm not here.
He's a hater.
Is there anywhere you would dream to go, vacation-wise, anything that you haven't been already?
It's so many places. Really, anywhere with a beach. I guess the Bahamas. That would
Bora
be
Bora.
nice. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
How can you guys improve as a team next season and make the GSC tournament?
It's so much improvement that can be done. That's like the scary part because we start getting it together at the end. I really think a big part would be our scoring. Like we can guard anybody, but if we're not scoring, it's not gonna be even. So I think we just need to focus a lot on that, and we can always get better defensively and just working together as a team and not it being all about just an individual.
Okay. Okay, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I have this passion of wanting to be like a counselor, and that would be really nice to just be able to follow my dreams and hopefully go to grad school and get my doctorates. That would be nice. Like that would all be nice because I really have a passion of just helping people. So.
Well, that's awesome. It's been great having you on. But now we're going to have a little trivia. We're going to see how much you know about the sports world.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe KD. With Elliot Reeder. Elliot?
Who has grabbed the most rebounds in the NBA in a game since 2000?
I think I know this one.
Shaq? Wait, is that 2000? Oh.
And I got a surprising one. It happened last year. It did not?
Nope.
It wasn't Dwight Howard?
2010. Dwight Howard had the second most. This guy had over 30 in 2010.
Kevin Love?
It was Kevin Love in 2010. All right, who holds the record for the most technical fouls in a season?
Oh, dude, that's DeMarcus Cousins. Rasheed Wallace?
Rasheed Wallace with 41 technical fouls in a season.
I'm smart.
All right, who holds the record for the most three-pointers attempted in a game without making any?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I got this one. I think I know this one. Kobe Bryant. No?
This guy went 0 for 12 from deep.
What year?
2018.
James Harden?
Well, it's not Steph Curry.
No. Hold on. Was it? Dude, it might be Clay or Steph.
It's a big man.
It's a big man.
KD?
What team?
No.
What's the hit on the team?
Hold on. Yeah, what conference?
Eastern Conference.
Was it Embiid?
Let me give you a hint. He has a brother in the league also.
Morse? One of Mort? No. Gasol? Who is it?
It was Brooke Lopez.
Oh, Brooke
Went 0 for
Lopez,
12.
The Bucks. That
All
was
right,
a good one.
last one. What is the shortest amount of time ever needed to get a triple-double? Who got a triple-double the fastest?
Westbrook.
Yeah, it was in a quarter, huh? It was like a quarter.
It was just over a quarter. 14 minutes.
Was it Westbrook? LeBron?
Nope.
Harden?
Nope.
Ben Simmons?
Nope. This is another big man.
What conference?
Western Conference.
Anthony? No, I'm just kidding.
LeBron.
No,
Nope.
Kate. How? What year?
This year. Or 2018.
It was this year. Luka Doncic.
Nope.
I don't know. Who is it?
Nikola Jokic.
Oh, the Joker.
Those are the weirdest people
I never would have
The
known
Joker.
that.
The Joker. Well, Elliot, good job. Good questions. It's great to have you on. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Beat them Tigers. Well, that's it for this episode of Collegian Sports Hot Seat. I'm Corey Roldan.
And I'm Thomas Cothran.
We'll see you guys next week.